What's going on, guys? Apple Rules 1 here, bringing you guys another commentary. Today I'll be giving you a full review of the game Black Ops 3. I think I've given it a sufficient amount of time. I've leveled up quite a bit, and I think it's time for a good review because I've had the chance to actually get a good amount done, try some stuff out, and I think I'm actually ready. So I've also played through the campaign. The campaign was great. That was a really interesting campaign. If you guys haven't played it or haven't got the game yet, I think you should. I'm gonna say that out right now. You guys should get this game. And I'm gonna give you some reasons. So let's go through the main stuff. Let's go through the gameplay. The gameplay is so much better than Advanced Warfare. I can't even explain it. No more of that boost jumping necessarily. It's like a quarter of a boost jump when you do little I don't even know what to call it. These little jumps sound like they're like exo kind of. They're pretty much exos, but like they're not like super high jumps. They're like a quarter of an exo jump. So like it's pretty fluid. You don't really jump that much, honestly. You're mostly just on the ground. It's more on the boots. People have been wanting it for so many years, and they actually brought it back finally. Now, I think that this game has actually one of the best guns and stuff like that. I think this is actually really great with the guns. The balance has been excellent. Everything's just been great about this game, honestly. I've only had like one issue with the game. Actually, about two, actually. I'm not going to get into. One of them right now is going to be the spawns. The spawns right now are pretty bad. Um, I don't know what's going on with the spawns. I've been spawn trapped really bad. Like, it reminds me of Nuketown, honestly. Like, Nuketown kind of spawn trapping. It's gotten that bad sometimes, but I think they just need to patch it up. But that's one thing that concerns me a little bit at this point. And I'm pretty sure they'll fix it because they're going to have to. People are going to start complaining more about it. And then my other issue is there's the connection issues, especially with the PS4. I think of Xbox One, I'm not completely sure about that one, but it's been, when the game first came out, I had trouble getting online. It would keep on giving me an error every time I tried to connect to the internet, on the, or not to the internet, to the servers, the Call of Duty servers. It would give me an error, then I would exit it back out, then I would click X, I keep on doing it until it actually went through. It would give me this error, and then every time I started up the game for the past couple of days after that, it would give me the error, then I would have to exit out and then redo it again, and then it would go through. But I think now they finally fixed it. They released a patch a couple of days ago, and I think that seems to have fixed it just to a good degree. People are still having problems with it, and I think eventually it will get fully resolved. Just gotta give them some time. Probably should have been tested before, but I don't think they could have gotten accurate tests since they're releasing it to the whole world. I don't think like how many employees work there at Treyarch. Let's say like 50 to 100 people testing the game. I don't think that's going to be enough to compare to like millions and millions of people that are playing Call of Duty and actually test out the network to its full extent. Alright, that's pretty much it for multiplayer. It's just really good multiplayer, honestly. And it brings back Black Ops 1. It makes me feel like I'm having fun again, like in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, especially Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was really fun too. And this is continuing its trend. It's really fun. The Treyarch games are extremely fun. I don't think the game's going to get boring anytime soon. And I think it's going to last. It could last if, like, let's say the next Call of Duty Ghost 2, we'll call it for right now, and then Advanced Warfare 2. If those things suck, I think we'd be okay playing this stuff for another 2 years, probably. As long as they keep on adding a couple things here and there. Don't go with the supply drops. Don't start paying for, like, charging for them. I think we should be good. Speaking of that, there are supply drops in this game. They were talking about it before the game first came out. Someone had ripped the code, and they found that there were supply drops, like files, supply drops. So it actually is like this new system. It's pretty much like Call of Duty points from Black Ops 1, except they're really much more harder, a little more harder to earn. You earn them just by playing the game and doing whatever. You get them if you get progress towards 1 every match, and you can get a supply drop for 10 of those, or you can get an advanced supply, like an advanced supply drop for 30 of those if you save up. And what happens is you get like just customized camos, just stuff that doesn't really even affect the game, honestly, like taunts and gestures and stuff like that. You can get those to let's call it the black market, and it's really, I think it's like a little nice feature. But I think this was a good way for them to go. Instead of paying for it, yeah, I didn't really like that idea. I don't think anyone really did. That was a really bad idea on what's it called, Sledgehammer's end, and they just messed it up really. That's what started getting the game going all to shit. When everyone started buying like hundreds and hundreds of supply drops at a time, especially the YouTubers, which made it worse because they were just like showing off how much money they have and stuff like that. They were just buying and buying and buying hundreds and hundreds of supply drops. I'd even hear they're still even adding they're even adding loot into the Advanced Warfare stuff, like gingerbread gear for Christmas, which I think they should not have done. Honestly, no one's playing that game anymore. Honestly, there's probably like at most 3 to 5,000 players online probably on the PS4 right now. And Ghost is probably like 1,000, maybe even less by now. Because I remember before Black Ops 3 came out, I was playing a little bit of Ghost, so it was about 5,000. So it's probably gonna be really low now, and then Advanced Warfare is gonna be really low, which is what happens. But still, I expect a little more players on there, even though it's only a year or two old. But other than that, let's move on to zombies. Zombies. I haven't played like a whole bunch of it, but I played enough of it to give my opinion on it. That has been. It's actually really good. Zombies, very interesting. Let's see what they've done. They added new stuff and all the Easter eggs and all this crazy new stuff. Most of it I haven't even discovered yet because there's so much stuff. I have to probably go on YouTube to find most of it. All these Easter eggs and then how to build all these things, the wonder weapons and all that. I haven't even found any perk machines, to be honest. I haven't even got. I can't even find any other perk machines other than the one on Shadows of Evil, the quick revive. That's the only one I've been able to see, and then I just see the gumball machines. I have not found any other perk machines. I probably just haven't gone far enough because it's hard. The map is really hard. That's probably one of the hardest Call of Duty Zombies maps I've ever seen. I've seen other ones that are hard, but this one is really hard. And you really need like a good set of players to actually get around the map, or knock everything, and actually get going with your trains and everything. Because this map you get trapped easily, which is what I didn't really want. I really wanted more maps that were more open, a little more easier, and then but still at the same time like more challenging. But probably in the future DLCs are probably they're gonna do something like that. Hopefully, praying and twisting my fingers together, just hoping they will. And let's just see. But zombies overall, they brought back all the original stuff. The gumball thing, where like it's like an extra mini perk. You choose it before, and then you get a random one out of like 5 that you choose before the game starts, and then you just go around the gumball machines around the map, and you get your little abilities or whatever. It's pretty much like the multiplayer abilities, like from Advanced Warfare when you first spawned in. You would just get those, but except this time you activated them, and some of them are like self activating. Like I think one repels the zombies for a certain amount of time. One lets you keep your weapons if after you go down. So they're little things that help you actually progress a decent amount, and actually will help you get to higher rounds in zombies. Will help many people out, and I think this is what we've been needing. This has been overall very great zombies experience I've had so far. And I hope to see. I wonder what they're gonna do in the next couple years. And then now we have campaign. And campaign, this is only gonna apply to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC players, because I do, and most of you guys probably know by now that it was not released. The campaign was not released on the PS3 X or the Xbox 360 because of due to hardware limitations. Man, I don't even want to talk about that, to be honest. The PS3 and the Xbox 360 versions, that is a total mess. I don't even know why they released it, to be honest. The Xbox 360 just turned 10 years old a couple days ago. Just think about that, 10 years old. I'm impressed they're actually able to get the game to run on that, just the multiplayer and the zombies. But wow, even the PS3 too. Because the PS3 is going to be 10 years old next year, I think. Because the PS3 came out after the 360 by a year, I believe. So, just think about that. That actually blows my mind. They're actually able to get the game to run. And actually run at least at 30 frames per second with all this new stuff on there. I give it credit for that, but I don't think they shouldn't have released it. I think the consoles are pretty much dead. Everyone should be upgrading by now, at least to a PS4 or an Xbox One. I know a lot of price drops. Black Friday's coming up, Thanksgiving deals and all that. Cyber Monday. It's gonna be all these many deals. Many opportunities for you to get an Xbox One. You can try. I know they're very limited deals, but you might be able to get one for a really good price. And I recommend you guys to try. If you guys don't have one, just try to get one, because it's time to upgrade. Or a PC if you guys want to change off from console to PC, being the good choice. But the campaign is very interesting. It was very very different, honestly. Like it just I couldn't tell like what was going on at some points, and then I kind of got it. And then I thought about it, and then I realized, okay, this is what's going on. And it's very interesting. It's a very action-packed, story-based campaign. And then I honestly wanted to play it, honestly, just so I can see where they got like the factions and why you have this in multiplayer, because a lot of the stuff is derived from the campaign into multiplayer, a lot of the stuff. So that's why I kind of want to see how they did it and what they derived and what everything they did. And I think they did a really good job. It was a good campaign. It ran smoothly. Just all the modes I've been running smoothly. I've not had any frame rate issues like in Ghosts when that, oh man, that game had the frame rate issues. But I think this is a really good game, and honestly, you guys should just get it. Just try to maybe you can get the bundle. The bundle actually looks pretty cool on the PS3. I mean the PS4. And then now we got the 30-day early map packs. It switched over finally. It's been so long. Now PS4 gets their map packs early. So I see why you should probably get on the PS4. That's my personal preference. Honestly, just do because of the hardware, how it technically is a little more powerful. But the Xbox One is still technically really high up there too. It's just a little less powerful, little less things. But what I've noticed is the games coming out on the PS4 have been coming out at higher resolutions and at the same frame rate of 60 FPS or 30, most of the time 30 or to 60. But that's what we're gonna deal with, and pick whatever console choice you want. But just get a new next gen console or PC, and so you can get this game. Because I would not spend the money to get this on the 360 or PS3. I would just save up that money you're gonna buy for that, and then put that towards a new console in the game, and then some online stuff so you can get going. Because I think that's the only way you're gonna be able to play it at this point. Because PS3 and 360 are almost unplayable. From what I've heard and seen gameplay, at least just looks like shit. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'm gonna try to make some other reviews soon, do more gameplay commentary, especially for Black Ops 3. That's gonna be some good gameplay, and I could find some good topics to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just leave any likes, share, favorite, subscribe. I'd highly appreciate it. That's it. So this is Apple Rules 1 here, checking out.